Well, it depends on where you live. Let me tell you about a story that we found in Kansas. The farmers are experiencing a drought. In Kansas, there was a summit where they talked about what was happening to them. I sent a reporter out from the Blaze. There's a new story up that you have to read. It is inspiring. I didn't want to find the bad stories of the drought. Everybody knows. Prices are going to go up. There was a story this week on the Blaze where there are farmers actually feeding cows out-of-date candy because it has some nutritional value. They can't afford to feed the cattle. The drought is off the charts bad. I instructed our reporter from the Blaze to go there to find the story of the real people of the drought. He went to Oklahoma, went to Kansas, and talked to farmers. His solution, they asked for Americans to help. The solution that he found was universal. Please pray for rain. Please pray for us. That's the only thing we need. Prayers for rain. See, the people in these states, they have faith, and that's why some of these states are the highest in giving, because the people are still connected to one another. They're still connected to the neighborhoods. They're still connected to their neighbors. They're still connected to their family and to their God and to their church. And that's why at this summit, when they were talking about what was happening to them, the drought is worse than it's been in half a century. Water is extraordinarily valuable and scarce. And in Kansas, they've set things up between senior farmers and junior farmers. Senior farmers have direct access to the irrigation system, and they take what they want. The junior farmers get what's left. And usually there's enough to go around for everybody. They just take it off the top, and then whatever's left goes to the junior farmers. But now there's not even enough water in Kansas to be able to grow a full crop for the senior farmers. And that would kill everything for the junior farmers. But here's what they've done. Without any regulation, without any state or federal enforcement, without anybody coming and making grand speeches, without Congress passing a single bill, the senior farmers who have access to all of the water decided to give the junior farmers enough water to get a crop. The senior farmers are already getting very little profit because of the reduced water supply. This agreement means they're going to get even less. Some of them will go out of business. But they still realize that they are neighbors. They still have enough American decency in themselves. They know they have to live together. They know they're in this together. It's still the greatest American generation. It's people like these farmers in Kansas that are still willing to help each other without being told what to do. They don't need to be told. I found this out firsthand. I have a farm. It's in the Mountain West. There's something about driving a truck. My wife just said to me last night, she said, I got to get the car cleaned. It's just driving me crazy. There's so much dust on it. At the farm, she said that for about the first week. There's no way to get it clean. It'll never be clean. There's nothing that's clean, especially when there's no rain. It's dusty. Everything is dusty. Your clothes, your everything. But there's something about the soil. There is something about being rooted in the American soil that just makes everything real. It roots you. And you start thinking about the person whose dust is blowing now in your house. It's from their farm. And you realize We are not alone. How is the neighbor doing? We're in this together. And we're going to succeed if we always remember who we are. We always remember that we are in this together, that we don't hate each other, whether you're a junior farmer or a senior farmer. We're in this together. And so we'll make it through the droughts. We'll make it through the tough times. Because that's what Americans do. And then, when it begins to rain again, Americans will grow crops better and more plentiful than anybody on earth. Because that's what we do when it rains.